What if I told you being smart with money has nothing to do with how smart you are? Some of the most educated people in the world go broke, and some average people quietly build massive wealth. So what's the difference? It's not knowledge, it's behavior. And today, I'm going to break down the most important money lessons that can literally change your life. By the end of this video, you'll understand why chasing more money can actually make you poorer, the hidden rule that separates rich people from wealthy people, and the one mindset shift that can give you financial freedom even without millions. Let's dive in. No one is crazy. Here's the first big idea. No one is crazy with money. People make financial decisions based on their own experiences. Imagine this. If you grew up during a recession, you'll fear investing. If you grew up during a booming economy, you'll take risks easily. Same world, different behavior. So when someone makes a bad money decision, it might actually make perfect sense from their perspective. Lesson: don't judge others, and more importantly, understand your own money story. Luck versus risk. We love success stories. We look at billionaires and think they're smarter, they worked harder. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Luck plays a bigger role than we admit, and so does risk. Two people make the same decision. One becomes rich, the other fails. So what does this mean for you? Stay humble when you win. Stay resilient when you lose, because not everything is in your control. The power of compounding. This is where things get really interesting. We all know compounding is powerful, but we underestimate how powerful consistency is. We think, I need a big win. But wealth is usually built like this: small gains over long periods without interruption. The real secret is time, not intelligence, not timing the market, just staying in the game long enough. Getting rich versus staying rich. Here's a mistake most people make. They think making money equals keeping money. Wrong. Getting rich requires risk. Staying rich requires discipline. Think about it. You can take risks to build wealth, but if you keep taking risks, you can lose everything. The goal isn't just to win, it's to not lose. The most important word: enough. This might be the most powerful idea in the entire book. You need to know when enough is enough, because if you don't, you'll keep chasing more money, more status, more things, and it will never stop. There's always someone richer, always someone ahead, and this endless chase, it leads to poor decisions, stress, and even financial ruin. Real wealth starts when you stop comparing. Wealth is what you don't see. Let's flip your understanding of wealth. We think wealth is fancy cars, luxury homes, expensive lifestyles. But that's not wealth, that's spending. Real wealth is invisible. It's money saved, investments growing quietly, freedom you don't show off. The irony is, people spend money to look rich, and in the process, they destroy actual wealth. So, if money isn't for status, what is it for? Freedom. The ability to wake up when you want, work on what you care about, say no to things you hate. That's the real return on money. Not luxury, not attention, control over your life. The ultimate rule. If you remember just one thing from this video, let it be this. The most important financial skill is survival. Not returns, not maximizing profits, just staying in the game. Because markets crash, life happens, mistakes are inevitable. But if you avoid ruin, time will do the heavy lifting for you. So, here's the truth. Money isn't about math, it's about behavior. And the people who win financially aren't the smartest. They're the most consistent, the most disciplined, and the most patient. If you can master your psychology, you can master your money. If you found this valuable, hit like and subscribe because I break down the world's best books into life-changing ideas. And if you want to truly level up your mindset, watch this video right here, because one idea can change everything.